everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. Today I wanted to talk about something that I've been thinking about for a little while now, and that is being bookish in this city. I'm originally from a suburban town in Massachusetts, but for the last 3.5 years, I've been living in the heart of Washington, D.C. And I have realized my bookish experiences are different because of where I live. When I lived in Massachusetts, I could get in my car and drive 15 minutes to go to Barnes & Noble. I could listen to music and be all excited because I was going to one of my favorite stores. Now, there's really not a bookstore nearby. I would have to make an active plan to make sure I got there. And there are 2 real bookstores I could consider, one of which is a specialty store, which wouldn't hold a lot on my to-be-read list. And the closest Barnes & Noble is 25 minutes to a half an hour away. And it wouldn't be me getting in my car listening to music on my way there. I would have to be in public transportation because I don't have a car in the city. And the experience of getting there would be very different because I would have to rely on public transportation. And if you live in the city, you know it's not exactly always reliable. It takes an active effort, whereas before it could just be spontaneous. Now it takes more time to get there and probably more money as well. Then, once you make a purchase, you have to carry your books back with you. You're not placing them in the trunk or the passenger seat of your car, you're holding on to them to make sure they don't get lost or left on the train. There's a physical element to this as well. And then if you live in the city, space can be an issue. My first apartment was a studio. I am sure there are people who have walk-in closets that were larger than that first apartment. It was tiny. I had little pathways to walk, and I could only fit 1 bookcase. I had to have second rows on my bookshelf and then stack them upwards so they went towards the ceiling. I ran out of room. In a larger apartment or in a house, that is a non-issue, and you can buy a second bookcase. Or 4. This is when I think I started to use ebooks more because it was just so convenient to have them stored on one device and not take up extra room. Space is a big issue when you live in the city, and ebooks were one of the ways in which I tried to alleviate that issue. It's also expensive. Over on her channel, Elliot Brooks mentioned she purchased a lot of the novels she was showing at a secondhand bookstore. There aren't any secondhand bookstores around me. There are, however, a lot of university bookstores, which, as you can probably surmise, are very expensive. Amazon really has become my go-to source to purchase books. I am really busy. I don't have the time to make this trek to Barnes & Noble. It is so much easier to go on Amazon and purchase the book I'm interested in. And then in a few days, I can pick it up at the front desk in my apartment building. If you are a student, you could use your university library or make the trip to one of the main libraries in DC. But I wanted to focus on buying books in the city. I really do annotate as I read, so owning the book is crucial to my reading experience. And I'm not really a big library person because I like being able to put a book aside and pick it up when I'm ready, not on a schedule. So I really do have a tendency to buy my books. This is something that was on my mind and wanted to make a video on. I'm curious if you have any reading hurdles because of your location. So make sure you tell me about your book buying experiences down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up. And if you're not already a member of my reading and writing family, please become one right now. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a great reading day. And I will see you all with a brand new post very soon.